you've been waiting for this one. What's up everybody? Welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm super excited for this one. We have a POV video of me shooting on a Sigma 35mm 1.4 lens. Where this video picks up, I'm in B&H Photo in New York City. I just finished unboxing it. I clicked the lens on and I head right out into the streets. I have so many things coming up for 2021. I have a lot of goals that I really want to reach and I'm super excited to share them with you guys. But for now, we'll save that for another video and we're gonna jump right into this one. Enjoy. Hello. Do you mind if I just wanna, yeah, thank you. Thank you. How wide? Oh, this is pretty cool. Boy, this wind is blowing right at the GoPro, which means the sound is probably mint. I try to keep, I try to keep my settings pretty reasonable. For a day like today, there's a decent amount of sunlight, so I like to keep as little ISO as possible. That's generally my go-to. So even this is pretty overexposed, so we could probably crank that shutter up. I am just not straight today. Not that there's anything wrong with that. This guy's Mercedes right here. Let's see if I can snap a picture. That Infinity's got a louder exhaust than the Mercedes does. Big problem with this, I love this building, this building looks really cool, but the problem is it's this hole right here. I want to try and get it as closely exposed as possible. Probably about as mint as we're gonna get it. Did we nail the focus? We could do better. I'd say let's go for I would even say a 4.5. Lower the shutter speed. I'd say that's a better one. I think the lower angle is going to be better on that one. Let's revert back to 1.4 and then crank that shutter back up to probably around like 1,000, 1,250. We could probably get like a cool shot, just kind of like that. I do have my 85mm, and it would probably be the better shot for that angle and spot, but I think the 35mm will do its justice. Like even like right over here, right up against. It's actually kind of a banger of a shot, not gonna lie. Whoa, easy there, Mr. Corolla. Guy thinks he's driving a Supra. We are gonna cross over here because we have about 2 seconds. Now, I really like this wall over here. Now, usually when shooting at 1.4, you don't necessarily want to be on an angle like this. So like for example, if I'm shooting this Dodge Ram, right? I don't want to be standing here to get the shot, because when you do that, there's a focus plane in front of the camera, right? And wherever you place focus, so if I place focus here, only this little sliver will be in focus. Only this little sliver here will be in focus, whereas like the rest of that won't be and the rest of that car won't be. Whereas if I'm shooting straight on at this Chrysler and I shoot at 1.4, you're gonna get the entire car in focus because it chooses that little sliver out of the plane to focus on. And it's up against a flat background. So when you do that, realistically, you're gonna nail the focus. But if you're on an angle like this, I mean, it's cool if you're getting like a mirror shot or something like that, that's all fine. But I reckon, I mean, this is a pretty nice shot as it is. This might be a landscape shot, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. But we're a little bit overexposed. I'd rather crank my shutter and keep my aperture where it's at, but we want to try and focus on at least one of these buildings. It's a little underexposed, but I don't mind when things are underexposed, because especially if you're working with a low ISO, there's a lot more room for error, because in post, and I mean, me personally, I use Lightroom. In post, the more you up the exposure, all it's doing is adding ISO to the image realistically, at least from what I've seen. I don't know if that's fact, I could be absolutely full of shit on that. But so when your ISO is at 50, you have a lot of room to work with, especially if your image is underexposed. Let's see, this could be an interesting shot. a big building guy. I like interesting looking buildings. Like, and just getting those types of like hero shots, especially considering how easy it is. See, like this could be an interesting shot. But we're a little too underexposed, so let's drop the shutter speed. Like all this is just kind of like really nice. It's good artwork too. There's some across the street as well. I honest to God have no idea where I am, but I feel like I'm in a sketchy neighborhood and I probably shouldn't be here. I could be wrong. Always remember to hydrate, guys. Try and keep a water with you if you can. I don't know if you guys are seeing what I'm seeing, but this whole kind of area right here is like a really nice, would be a really nice shot to get in before cars, but it's super overexposed. Now, I'm not necessarily doing this quote unquote the proper way. The proper way to do this would be to have a variable ND filter on. And, ooh, wait a minute. We maybe we could get a 2-for-1 going. That was very dumb, what I just did there. I mean, I had the crosswalk, so it's fine. But, like, realistically, in New York, man, you don't want to mess around with some of these people. I'm telling you. It'll eat you alive. I think this is a cool shot. Might have to Photoshop out that star later, but it is what it is, as they say. So like even this, you know, like these are really cool like landscape shots that I'm seeing in my head. Now obviously landscape's not always ideal, and of course right as I go to get a photo there's a truck, but that's why we have a wide lens. You know, use the environment to your advantage. I'm probably gonna cross back over, I'm gonna be honest. You know, if you could find somewhere stable to place your camera, do it. No harm, no foul. I generally try to keep things moving when I'm out in the city, because, and others might disagree, but there's so much content, quote unquote. Oh dude, this would be a sick spot. That would be a sick shot, just shooting right through that little like kind of the doorway there. Hi. Oh, look at this guy. This guy's on like a, he's on some type of board. It's electric. What? It's kind of nuts. Ooh. Got a red G-Wagon. We missed. We suck today. I just switched up my settings because I would love to get a panning shot of someone on a bike. I think what we're going to do is actually, I think we're going to change the batteries. And we are back. And guess where we're at? We are in Times Square. Didn't realize I was crossing at the red. Classic New Yorker. Whoa! What is that? Free car shoot, anyone? Imagine going up to Minnie Mouse saying, hey, can you take a picture of me with Iron Man and Luigi? I know what you're thinking. You went to Hard Rock Cafe, right? Yes, but more importantly, the Taco Bell. That's the sign we want.
Came into my life.
That's all you gotta do. Just be a little discreet and you'll be alright. Just quick tilt shot. We'll fix that up in post. statues. A little too overexposed. I think the problem that I usually have is
Come on, push your daddy. Come on.
this is M&M. I think the problem that I usually have is that I usually forget to switch my settings back. Yeah, I usually forget to switch my settings back after like looking up and taking a really overexposed photo. Because then when it comes time to actually getting like a normal shot, I end up fucking it up. People online for Krispy Kreme donuts, it's crazy.
Can you take me a picture since you are a photographer?
Yeah, man, sure.
This is my first time here, so...
Really? No kidding?
Yeah.
Good for you, man. Yeah, nice. Welcome.
Pennsylvania.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow. Good shit, man.
Yeah, that way.
Yeah, I was gonna say, try to get over there. There you go. Hey, you want me to get one with this? You get the real shot? It's up to you, man.
Yeah, that's the real, the real thing, man.
Yeah, right there's good. Right there. Cool, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, what's your Instagram?
It's that one.
Cool, man. I'll follow you. I'll tag you in it as soon as I upload the stuff,
Yeah,
all right, man?
I appreciate it,
Nice
man.
meeting you, brother, all right?
Thank you.
Take care.
I don't have any cash on.
Look at that, man. You know, sometimes, man, people see a camera and they're just, see a camera and they want their photo taken. That was really simple enough. And you know what the good thing about that is that sometimes, you know what, that could probably end up being a client. Who knows? You know, if he really likes the photos that much. This is an interesting looking thing. I don't know what that is. I guess it's an umbrella. It just looks really cool. Oh man, that's a little embarrassing. Oh, what is this thing? Mark, it's an umbrella. That is kind of crazy though. That guy came all the way from Slovenia. It's his first time here. shot. I guess taking it upwards would probably be more ideal than not. Let's see if we can get like a cool like bokeh shot. Might have to manual focus this one. Turn our focus back on. It's a cute little bird. Hey there, little guy. How close will you let me get to you? Nope. Okay. Understood. Sorry, man. Are there any cars? Get like that was kind of a banger. Managed to nail the guy right as he was smack in the middle. And figure see if we can nail this. That's going to be a cool one to edit in post, but let's see if we can get one a little bit closer. Back this way. I think this is the good focal length. It's frosted too, so you can't really see on the inside too much. We'll have to crop some of this out. There's too much on the right side, but otherwise it's pretty good. Let's see if we get one more hero shot. Bam. Nice and open. I think that's the end of the shoot right there. Let's see if we can catch a cab, and we'll head back over to Penn. What's going on, buddy? Penn Station, please.
He heads
Alrighty, buddy. Take care, man. All right, thank you.